Welcome into a nice and I always forget. It's getting bad. I set myself.
You're off your game, I think, a little bit.
Let me restart that.
Okay.
Welcome into a cozy edition of the PHNX Daily Bet Show, brought to you by the one and only DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook app. If you bet just $1 on any NFL team to score a point, and they do, you get $100 in free bets this week at the DraftKings Sportsbook app when you sign up using that promo code PHNX. I'm joined as always by Johnny Venerable on this cold Wednesday.
It might as well be frosted over here in the valley because anything sub 60 degrees, my man Shane and I are not happy about it. But thankfully, we're going to warm you up with some hot takes and some picks today that will make you some money on Sunday. The NFL slate, it's getting sad because, I mean, the realization is there's 2 weeks left of the regular season.
Yep.
And
no Thursday game.
That's not a good feeling. Yeah, when they start pulling that Thursday game, my heart breaks a little bit. Now, they don't want to interfere with bowl season, and Shane and I will dive into that later in the week. But, oh, man, it makes me sad.
Yeah, there's no we don't get a nice Texans Jaguars matchup on a Thursday night.
God, I would just inject that so hard right now. If we were jagging off with herbs, we're going to be thinking fondly. When we're in the dead days of February, when there's really no NFL news, we're just going to be, reminiscing about September Thursday night games where Urban Meyer is embarrassed on national TV. I'm gonna be so thirsty for that. But thankfully, we are playing Guess the Lines today because there is football to talk about.
Mm-hmm. One thing I really will miss is Urban Meyer hands on knees, thinking about his mistakes over the weekend.
Thinking about what bar he's going to frequent in Columbus as he doesn't take the team plane home and grind up on some co-eds. It's just, he's a man's man doing what he can.
Well, let's throw up our Guess the Lines graphic to get us in the mood. We're playing Guess the Lines today, baby. We had a loaded slate of NFL games, no buys anymore, obviously, and no Saturday or Thursday games. So, barring any COVID stuff going on, knock on effing wood, we're going to get a bunch of games on Sunday, which should be really, really fun. I'm really excited for this week. So without further ado, we'll bring in producer Leah and we'll get after it.
Hello, everyone.
Where are you? Can you get on the screen?
No.
She's right there.
Okay.
I don't exist. I'm just a voice. All right. All right. Will Johnny keep his streak alive? We'll find out.
I have won, I would say, at least 90% of these that we've done.
I would say 75, but yeah, you're up there.
Okay.
I would say you've won the last 4, I think.
Yeah, things are going well for me.
All right. So first up on Sunday, we have the Rams at the Ravens.
Ew.
I saw a video of Lamar Jackson trying to practice today with a noticeable limp. I would be shocked if he played. And then after what Joe Burrow did to this defense last week, 500-plus yards, 4 or 5 passing touchdowns. If you don't think Matthew Stafford and this Rams offense is going to get right, you're nuts. So I would say, even though the game is in Baltimore, you said?
Yes.
I'm going to say Rams minus 6.5, and that might be generous.
Yeah, I think the Rams are at least 11 points better than this really bad Ravens team right now.
It's a proud franchise, though. You got to factor that in.
They're not bad. I just mean injury-wise. Given at home, I'm going to go Rams minus 8.
Both of you are wrong. Rams minus 3.5.
What?
Wow.
Hey, people listening, America, I would get on that now because I just got an update that said not only that video, but also that it's still a major issue, quote unquote. And it's like a fracture or something, right? With Lamar.
Right. Do I need to get on DraftKings right now and put $100 on that game? I feel like I need to. I hate the LA Rams, but if you don't think the LA Rams are gonna win that game by more than 3.5 points, you are not out of your GD mind.
There's no really COVID going on in the Rams anymore, right? Darrell Henderson is out for the season now, but Sony Michel's looked serviceable, and they're getting Cam Akers back this week too.
If you put $100 down, the payout is $190.
On their money line?
$90. No.
You're saying, yeah, minus 110. Yeah, gotcha.
So if I guess we could do a money line bet.
No.
Okay, so if you bet $100 on the money line, it's going to pay out $50. So if you want a free $50, there you go.
Yeah, love that. All right, next game.
All right, Chiefs at Bengals.
This one's hard
because game of the weekend. I would say.
I feel like the books love the Bengals right now. But if you remember, the first Dieffenbach I did on Instagram was for the Bengals and how much I loved the Bengals, and the public loved the Bengals, and so did all of the analysts on NFL Network. And then they went out and embarrassed themselves, and they got I don't think they scored a touchdown. It was so bad. I feel like it's going to happen again. I feel like they're going to get killed. And I feel like the line's not high enough. I'm going to go Chiefs -6.
When you're saying the line's not high enough, have you seen the line? That makes me think you've seen the line. Chiefs -4.5.
Johnny, Chiefs -5.
Wow.
Look at that.
That line is not high enough. Just like I said, it's not high enough.
All right. Next up, Tampa at Jets.
Oh, God. No Mike Evans. Jets off a W. Got a dub last week. Todd Bowles will eat Zach Wilson alive. I'm going to go Tampa -10.5.
Yeah. I don't know. Tampa -11. I have no idea.
You bastard.
You're both wrong, but you were in the ballpark. Tampa -12.5.
12.5. I knew I should have gone higher.
All right. Falcons at Bills.
Oof.
Falcons, sneaky. They have like a horrific point differential, but are they almost 500? I feel like they are. Go ahead. You're first.
The Bills. Okay. First of all, Josh Allen had the best passing performance, I think, of the year. He outshined Joe Burrow, and not by yards, but just some of the throws he made were incredible. They had 2 across the body. He had one like incredible like sidearm throw falling backwards to Gabriel Davis, and then he dropped it against the best passing defense, the best defense in the NFL right now in the Patriots. I am so high on the Bills team again, and I feel like it's going to come back to bite me. Where'd you say the game was?
Buffalo.
Oh. Bills -9.
Oh, I think it's more than that. Atlanta's defense. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have.
It's real bad. I'm gonna go.
I just don't think the books are back on them yet.
Buffalo -13.5.
Johnny.
Oh, it's 12.5?
No, Buffalo -14.
Oh.
Everybody.
2 touchdown favorites?
Atlanta going into cold Buffalo. That team will not participate.
Yeah,
that game will be over in the third quarter.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Jaguars at Patriots.
Oh, game of the week.
Pats -16. Bill Belichick against rookie quarterbacks, and then you consider the Jaguars are going to get the number 1 pick. I'm going to go 16.
Johnny, Patriots -15.5.
Oh.
3-0 Johnny.
Love it, Johnny.
All right. Dolphins at Titans.
I'm glad I can give you some pleasure in your sad little Maricopa life on this show.
I'm looking out the door, and it's just a dirt town. a dirt town.
Sorry, what did you say the game was?
Dolphins at Titans.
At Titans. Dolphins playing. Dolphins really good. Still really haven't beat any. They haven't beat a good quarterback yet.
I feel like they play the Jets every week. It's like
they haven't beat a good quarterback yet. Is Tannehill a good quarterback? He's fallen off a little bit.
That's been a disaster.
You said this game is in
Tennessee.
In Tennessee, Titans -5.
Yeah, that feels about right. I'll go Titans just because I have respect for Brian Flores. Titans minus 3.5.
Holy shit, Johnny, Titans minus 3.5.
Jesus, Johnny.
4-0. There's still time
No
change.
phone in my hands. There's no screens open. It's just,
I know you just study it in the mornings. It's
boring.
okay.
It's part of my life. I do not study it.
I know you don't,
All right.
Johnny. I'm just giving you shit.
Eagles at Washington.
Oh God.
If we ever tried to do this for like NBA games, I would be, or even like we should do bowl games. Like it would not go well. What's the game? I'm sorry, Leah.
Eagles at Washington.
So I'm streaming the Eagles defense in my fantasy championship this week. And I need a big dump by whomever is starting at quarterback for Washington. I'm going to say Philly's going to be a slight favorite. I'll go minus 2.5.
I'm going to go 5.
Division game, Ron Rivera, the coach.
I'm going to go 5.5.
Both wrong. Eagles minus 3.5.
Oof.
Oh, I was close.
All right.
I was real close.
Is Heineke? Do you think they're after that embarrassing? Like, do they start Kyle Allen?
I think they're going to play both the guys. They said
Desert Mountain High School,
which will go really well. That usually works really well when you rotate quarterbacks. I think Philly, Nick Sirianni, that guy was a dumpster fire at his press conference. Has done a hell of a job in Philadelphia. Like they're going to be the 7th seed.
Yep.
My friend used to sit next to Kyle Allen in math class at Desert Mountain. There's my little plug. All right. Giants at Bears.
Oh, God. Well, the Bears are off a big W. The Giants, I think right now, they're the second worst team in the NFL behind.
I think they've given up.
Yeah, they've quit.
I would put them below Jacksonville. Jacksonville was at least inspired and almost won last week. Yeah.
You see Saquon Barkley like refused to talk to reporters after the game. It's like,
dude, the Giants have ruined that man's life.
Yeah, they have. Chicago are they going to roll with Foles? You might as well just roll with Foles.
Yeah.
If Fields is hurt. Chicago probably. It's in Chicago, Leah.
Yeah.
Chicago minus like 4.
I'm gonna go Chicago minus 6.
That even feels high.
Shane, Chicago minus 6.
Yay! Look at me go!
All right,
Hooray!
4-1 Johnny still. All right, Raiders at Colts.
Ugh.
No Wentz. Raiders are gonna play another backup. Go ahead, Shano.
I have no idea. I mean, the Raiders are one of the worst rushing defensive teams in the NFL. I think the Colts are still going to roll as long as Jonathan Taylor.
Who's your backup?
Doesn't matter. They're just going to run.
Yeah, it does. Sure it does.
No, they're just going to run. Doesn't matter.
Raiders defense played well last week.
Not against the run.
Against Denver?
Not against the run. Give me where's the game? Vegas?
At Colts.
Indy.
Oh my God, Colts minus 5.5.
They can't be favored without Wentz.
They can't be favored.
No, they can't. Not if they don't have Wentz.
There's no
Las
way
Vegas.
they're not favored.
When did you pull these lines, Leah? Today?
Yeah.
Okay, right before the show.
I'm on the internet live.
Okay. Just because this Wentz news.
Johnny's like, I studied the lines from last night, so make sure the lines from last night.
The line reflects Wentz being
no
out.
Screenshots. DraftKings is super up to date. It would update while I have the thing open.
That's true.
Just go.
I'm gonna go Raiders -1.
Okay. You're both wrong, but Johnny's super wrong. Colts -6.5.
Yeah, what are you saying, Johnny? Why would they be favored?
Well,
it's
Raiders won last week.
No, but they're poverty. The Raiders are not a good football team, Johnny. The Colts are a AFC Championship contender.
The Raiders are over 500.
Yeah, but they're not good. They're terrible right now.
So if Wentz doesn't play in that game, you're still picking the Colts to win?
I'm hammering the Colts because the line's going to be deflated. If Wentz was playing, they'd be 10-point favorites.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would.
All right, moving on.
Raiders are 8-7. The Raiders are not some
moving on.
joke. All right, go ahead.
Dude, I can't believe that you think that the Raiders should be favored.
I watched the Colts in person. Wentz made some good throws in the fourth quarter. And
he's
if they
not,
think
he's
that
not worth 8 points.
Quarterbacks are, sure they are. All right, Leah. Let me
All
end
right.
this fool.
Oh my God. Texans at 49ers.
You should lose this round
So-
just because of what you just said.
Trey Lance is going to start for them.
Uh-huh.
Texans, sneaky kind of
But-
spoiler team at the end of the year.
As we know, the books love the Niners.
They do. I'll go Sam Fran. Man, it's tough because these backups. I'll go Sam Fran minus 6.5. Feels about right to me.
I'm gonna
About a
go
touchdown.
San Fran minus 8.
Yeah, that's probably closer.
Both wrong. 49ers minus 13.
What? God, they love the Niners
They
so
do.
much.
They're going to play either an injured Jimmy G or Trey Lance, who was terrible in his first start, against Davis Mills, who just blew out Justin Herbert at home. So
Davis Mills
understand
didn't
that.
blow out. Rex Burkhead in the defense blew him out. Davis Mills had an okay
Davis
game.
Mills is now.
You and Saul
I think,
love
in
Davis
position
Mills.
to be the best rookie quarterback. Oh, hello.
All right. We can skip Cardinals at Cowboys.
What's the line on that, Johnny?
Well, it was 5.5. I don't know.
It still
I
is.
haven't
Still is.
maybe hammered the Dallas Cowboys in that game for listening.
Oh my God.
Should I start Jalen Hurts or Carson or Kyler Murray in my fantasy championship, Johnny? Do you think Kyler Murray is going to get eaten alive by that defensive front?
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
All right. Lions at Seahawks.
See, look what I'm wearing. It pains me. I got my Heisman shirt on, everything. Look at his little pouty face. Oh, Kyler, I need to be a better leader. Say that again, Lee. I'm sorry.
Lions and Seahawks.
Ooh. Seattle blew it last week. Have they quit?
Russell Wilson is quit. I think. What the fuck, Johnny? In Seattle,
You think Russ has quit?
Yeah, Russ is gone after this year.
Nice.
He's the type of guy to just be like, I'm never leaving this town, and then be like, oh, sneaky.
Oh,
good
I guess
thing.
I'm leaving.
If he goes to the Saints or the Broncos, they're gonna go to the NFC or AFC title game.
I think he could go. I think he wanted to go to the Giants.
He also want to go to
a
the
couple
Saints.
years ago. Would he go? Yeah. Would he go to the Giants with this
No.
organization? Like they'd have to give him like personnel.
Bro,
I feel like.
he spent his entire career not being protected. There's no way he would go to the Giants. Seahawks minus 6.5.
Yeah, I'll go Seahawks minus 8.
Shane, Seahawks minus 7. 4-2.
Uh-oh. Is there 2 more games?
So there's one more Sunday game.
Okay, we'll go to Monday because there's 2 more. Let's
Okay.
go.
All right.
Unless Johnny wins.
Panthers at Saints.
Ooh, tasty. Mr. Matt Rule comparing his Panther squad to Jay-Z earlier Jay-Z. See that quote by that idiot? He said, I always tell my team, took Jay-Z 7 years to make it. And I'm like, you're not getting 7 years to coach anything.
You have 99 problems, and all of them are Cam Newton, Matt Rule.
Yeah. Is Taysom Hill playing in this game?
Nobody really knows. If they get Ian Book
This
again, oof.
We should also guess the under for this game because I feel like it's probably 30 points. The over-under.
Yeah. I think it's probably going to be around what the Dolphins was. It's probably like 35. That's my guess for that. But go ahead, get the line.
Score either though. Saints minus 1.5.
Where's the game?
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Saints minus 3.
Wrong. Saints minus 6.5.
Whoa.
And the over-under is 39.
Wow. Yeah. Still around. I'm taking the
Is
under.
Taysom Hill back? He must be back or something.
Should we do the Monday game to give Shane a chance to tie?
No, I can't tie him.
Well, no, I'm up by 2.
No, I thought it was.
Tell you what, I'll give you 2 points if you get this next one right.
It has to be on the
Assuming
money.
that you can also get the over/under correct.
Okay.
Closer than I have.
Okay, this is the Monday game. Browns at Steelers.
Oh, Steelers. So this is so hard. The Steelers are bad. Ben Roethlisberger is so bad. Stop trying to defend this man. He's terrible.
Did you see Baker last week looking strong?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Pittsburgh minus 2.5.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Pittsburgh, sneaky Browns. Browns minus 1.
Browns minus 3.5.
Whoa! All right, if I get the over/under, can we tie?
No.
If I get it right on the money.
Guess right now.
If I get it right on the money.
If you get right on the money, yep. I'm not going to guess. Just shade.
41.
Oh,
close. All right.
So I win again.
That's it. Thank you.
Well, guys, if you want to bet on any of these games and you think any of the lines are egregious, like the Rams game, go ahead and download that DraftKings Sportsbook app. Get those picks in early. There's a bunch of bet or wait games. I would wait on a lot of them, but some of the games I would bet on, assuming that the players are out. That's the risk you take, but you can always take that risk with us and at the DraftKings Sportsbook app. It's safe, it's secure, it's reliable. And if you don't want to bet on the spreads or the over-unders, you can always just take your same game parlays, some player props, first touchdown scores, what have you. And we'll have more of all of our props and picks for you on Friday. I don't think I will be here, but we will see, because I will be out on my days off, and I'm very excited for that. Johnny, you have fun while I'm gone. That's 21 plus, Arizona only. Gambling problem, call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. New customers only. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for more details. Also, go over to GoPHNX.com. Johnny, what do you have in store for the people this weekend?
Oh, there's not enough time to go through everything that I've got going on. So on top of my bets responsibilities, PHNX Cardinals live later today with Kirsten Susel, myself, the returning Kirsten Susel, 3 p.m. today. And then tomorrow we're in studio. And then Friday we've got a show. And then Saturday, Kirsten and I leave for Big D, Dallas, to watch the Cardinals and their depleted roster take on the red hot Dallas Cowboys. You can also check out GoPHNX.com. Later today, I'll have an article up about how Cardinal fans should be feeling about this postseason berth, why it in my opinion, it is a little bit tainted, and how they can remedy that. All that and more, GoPHNX.com. Check out our PHNX merchandise locker as well. This shirt's not from it, but we've got one that's very similar that I also own, that it's fantastic. And you can catch me on the PHNX Sports Podcast in about a half an hour. I'm going to give you my Arizona Cardinal, and Shane and Leah. I'm going to give you my Arizona Cardinal Player of the Year, and it might not be who you think it is.
Andy Lee. Guys, it's been a pleasure as always. Thanks for tuning in on the PHNX Daily Bets Show. You can follow me at Shane Deef. You can follow Johnny at Johnny Venerable. You can follow PHNX_bets on Twitter for the show. You can follow PHNX_sports across all socials, including YouTube. Leave a like, subscribe. If you're listening on audio, leave a 5-star review about Johnny's home in Maricopa. Guys, it's been a pleasure as always. We'll see you here tomorrow. Peace.